Hello, and thanks for joining us on today's edition of Perspectives on Signature TV. My name is Linus Aleke. In today's edition, we'll be examining the famous snake gate, where a snake strolling into JAMB office in Makurdi and swallowed a whopping sum of 36 million naira. But we're on the street to ask Nigerians what their thoughts are on such saga.
I even saw that this has even gone right to BBC. It's embarrassing that even here in other smaller African countries, you don't hear these things. But it looks like since this government came in, government that is to fight corruption, we've been hearing different things about animals. First, it was the Biafra movement, talking of Nigeria being a zoo. And then before you know, we have different senators and different officials talking of when Buhari comes back from the hospital, you know, when the Lion King comes and whatever. I don't know whether we have now become animals in this country. And this is, you know, another mysterious one. I even heard recently that an update to that snake stuff, they said JAMB forms were burnt again and JAMB cards were burnt. So it is a case of we are going to fight corruption, but it is the more we see, the less we understand. It is lip service, and it is not better than what we've had previously.
Nigeria, we're not being sincere to ourselves, especially our government. They are not being sincere, and people in position, when they place you in place of authority, and you see that, yeah, you are, maybe you have the power that is upon your shoulder, so you misbehave where you did not supposed to misbehave. You know, for one saying that over how many millions of naira that a snake swallowed it. Can we say that maybe someone, a human being like it, turned to a snake and come and picked up the money, or we say a snake from inside the bush enter into there and start swallowing up the money? And how manage a snake that can swallow up to that certain amount? How does it get into the premises? So to tell you that a human being hand snake is already within that environment that is on that money.
I don't see that to be true, because for me, I didn't really watch it on the visual media. I only read about it and had people discussing about it. But at this kind of time in Nigeria, somebody will be giving such kind of statement, which I see as a very, very unreasonable excuse for such kind of issue. Let him simply say where the money is, rather than playing with people's intelligence. Perhaps, probably, the government has not been decisive enough in some certain issues, and that is why some people take such advantage to create such kind of excuses over such matters.
It's ridiculous, really. It's ridiculous. It's unreasonable. It's unreasonable, and I think he's height of corruption, so to say. A snake can just walk into an office and swallow a kind of amount of money. Besides, what a kind of amount of money doing there? It's 36 million. For God's sake, it's outrageous. It's unreasonable. You can't just give that kind of defense.
Well, I think it's not a fair story to talk about, because for a snake to swallow a sum of money of that time, so it means corruption needs to be stepped up. So you need to take action against that.
That story, I don't believe it's not a good story for this country. It's because they are telling us lie. Because I can't see a snake that enter office to swallow money, or they say you swallow the money inside the thing is lying. Because it's someone that in the office that took that money. It's not a snake. From my own understanding, it's not a snake, sir. Maybe it's one person there in the office that took that money. Then you come outside and tell us it's a snake. It's not a snake, sir.
I'm not okay with the story. Maybe a snake will enter a classic office and swallow the money. I'm not okay with the story. Let's take the woman to court so that the woman will explain it well to Nigeria. Because
if some money go missing and they say snake swallowed it, it's something else. It's something else. To me, I will now tell them to buy another one, then I will believe them. But as for this particular one, I will never believe it. They will rather produce the money or pay for it. Simple as that.
As a true Nigerian, you know that it's a lie because I'm a victim of circumstances. 1994, I wrote jam about 2 times, of which you know that they are not telling the absolute truth. God, that one aside is a fraud. Let me tell you, comparing by as a true Nigerian, it's a fraud. You don't expect a snake to come and just say he has something to do than to cut. How many times did you heard of? Have you heard of this thing? What is it called? Snake biting or python or something. It's only python that can swallow human being. Snake swallow cat, swallow to 30 minutes. It's a fraud.
Those are their views on today's edition. Until we come your way again, thanks for watching.